Snowwalker Bushcraft, and today I'm going to teach you how to count out your pace count for 100 feet. Teach you how to convert that into meters for 100 meters. And show you how to use a Ranger pace counter. Stick with me, we'll be back. Thanks. I'm back. Today I'm out counting my pace steps. Pace steps are the number of steps that either my left or my right foot hits the ground in a known given distance. This way I will be able to use a set of these, which are Ranger pace beads, to keep track of the distance that I've walked. Okay, how do we break this down? Well, if you want to do it in feet, measure out 100 feet. And you're going to do this on multiple terrains, okay? Because not everywhere that you walk is going to be nice and flat. Okay, you want to have it on flat level ground. You want to have it on flat irregular ground. Okay, you want to have it going uphill. You want to count your steps going downhill. You might also want to put in when you're walking in mud, snow if you're on snowshoes, and when you're tired. Okay, because your steps are going to be a lot better when you're not tired versus when you're tired. Now, what you do is you mark out 100 feet. Count up the number of times that your right foot hits the ground, starting with your left foot. Count up those number of paces. Okay, that number of paces is how many paces it takes you to walk 100 feet.
Like I said, we're going to start with 100 feet. So I've marked off with a tape measure right here. It starts at the end, and we're going to go all the way up top, up a hill, because I'm doing a pace count uphill and downhill to 100 feet. Alright? We're going to count the number of times that my right foot hits the ground.
So I walked up the hill and I had 20 steps. That's the number of steps it took it took my right foot to hit the ground in 100 feet. It's 20 steps. When I came down, it was 21 steps. So I added a step as I'm coming down, because your steps are longer coming down than they are going up. How do we equate this into meters? We simply take that number and we times it by the number 3, and that'll give us the number of steps in 100 meters. This is your basic Ranger counter. I made this one out of paracord. Even the beads are made out of paracord. Now, I have 9 beads on the bottom, and then I have 4 beads up on top. Now what we'll do is we'll do this in feet for now, and you can transpose everything into meters. It's not a big deal. So I count out my 20 paces. It's 100 feet. I pull down 1 bead. I've traveled 100 feet. Count out another 20 paces. I've now traveled 200 feet. Count out another. That's 300 feet. Now what we would do is we would count down all the way to 900. Okay, we have 900 feet there. We count another 20 paces. We pull a top bead down. We've now traveled 1,000 feet. Basically, we start all over again. Alright, and every time that we count 100 feet, we pull a top bead down. Now I've gone 2,000 feet. And that's very simply how to use a Ranger pace beads and how to figure out your pace. Okay? So, your pace beads don't have to be this elaborate. It could be a piece of paracord with beads strung on there. I just happen to like the paracord because they're nice and quiet. They're not going to break, and I can tie another one off if I ever lose one. But I don't think so, because I got them on there pretty good. Ranger pace counter, how to figure out your pace. Okay, to remember, just go from 100 feet. You want to go to meters, times the number by 3. Grab your pace in all kinds of different terrain. You're going to want to go uphill, you're going to want to go downhill, you're going to go on flat, you're going to go uneven. You might even go through a creek bed. You might even walk 100 feet on a creek bed. You're going to use your snowshoes. You're going to be with a pack. You're going to be without a pack. You're going to be with a heavy pack. You're going to be tired. These are all different paces. These are all different things that are going to help you get to your destination as long as you know your paces. Okay? So write that down in your notebook, in your journal, your ledger. Make sure you always have it. And I thank you for your views. I thank you for your comments. And until the next one, take it easy.